What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium playthrough. And I've got to say, guys, after the last episode where we defeated the Ottomans in offensive war, wow, this is honestly, like, regardless of if you think I've made mistakes, or if you think I'm salty, which both may or may not be true, uh, you've got to give it up, man. This is a pretty crazy game, dude. It's been really hard for it. You've got to admit that. I'm kind of blown away, actually, by just how difficult this has been. So I want to be canceling some access here. The downside, of course, to expanding here in this area is that I'm close to getting the Deus Vult. But I'm going to be spending my admin here coring provinces up. Now, I ended last episode with the nice satisfaction that Jandar has been released, but I'm actually not going to claim him for the reason that I just stated. Kind of hoping that he doesn't pull some strong ally. But yeah, I'm not going to go into him even if I had the opportunity and have to manually claim it and yep, delay our Deus Vult. I'm hoping to just grab that Deus Vult as soon as possible and then use it against Janda and every bloody one else for that matter. So I need to rush in against these Serbians, hopefully fighting them in the mountains before they take our fort. I still have that 6-rock general, which is really nice. I've been thinking about Poland. I want to break my alliance with him, but at the same time he would help us against Hungary. I just don't think we're actually going to go in against Hungary anytime soon. So, rip alliance with Poland. Hey, some prestige and diplo power. Cool. And it renames it. Cool, this must be Purple Phoenix. I like that, dude. Awesome. Very cool. Now, last episode we also released Naples, who even though all of his provinces were Orthodox, his main religion is Catholic, so I guess that's why he was Catholic. After enforcing religion on him, I feel like our Liberty Desire situation is definitely manageable. Let's put it that way. So that's good to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now Rizan is our filling up a diplo slot here, and he's not being actually that useful. I'm wondering at this stage, somehow the Muscovites did take out Tver without interfering with their alliance with Rizan. I didn't exactly see what happened. Muscovy taking big chunks of the Golden Horde, and I did notice, guys, that he has religious ideas. Awesome. Fantastic. So he's definitely going to reliably convert everything that he takes. Feeling good about this game. Now, I was wondering if he will diplo-vassalize Rezan, as he has better odds of doing it himself, I imagine. And that would be cool. Just incorporate him into the nice Orthodox Russian realm. But ourselves, we definitely want to take a look at our Poland. And if Poland's getting wrecked, for example, by the Teutons calling in Denmark against Poland, yeah, definitely want to have the opportunity to go in against him as well. We'll get that same CB there. The other opportunities, of course, are going to be the Iberians. I'm wondering if at some stage we could fight the Iberians, defeat them at sea, and sort of solo the Pope. Because the Pope is actually beginning to get quite frightening, guys. Look at this. He's actually taking over central Italy, as well as Provence and southern Italy. If he did manage to, like, expand into northern Italy, he would become a complete savage. Oh, his alliance with France is actually broken. That's really good news. I'm glad to see that. Oh wow, Burgundy's inside the Empire. Unfortunately for the Empire, though, they've just been completely ravaged. Bohemia is the Emperor, but he's much weaker than he otherwise could be. Interesting. Interesting. So these Frenchies are trying to rely on the Emperor for protection against France. Yeah, so that's good, but unfortunately, guys, France did finally flip friendly, but yet we are not able to actually get an alliance with him. And the reason is because he actually rivaled our enemy, but also, wow, he's rivaling the Pope. Interesting. Also, he has one too many Diplo relations due to picking up a random relation from Austria. He actually had two too many, but let's get into this game. Let's begin coring up what we can, which feels quite counterproductive, as I really wish to go for that sweet, sweet Deus Vult. Okay. Naples is happy now, and he's not going to break his royal marriage with us and then be even more unhappy. That's why I made that move. We've got... Oh, what the for you, noob? God dang it. We don't get the capital bonus, do we? It's cheaper to do this one. Okay. Improve relations with him. So, yeah, we're good. He better not break his royal marriage when his loyalty is like that because he thinks he's unhappy. I would be very upset. No, there we go. We're good. So we should be able to get the Crimea as well. As our strength of armies increases, we're good in that regard. Now Milan, he's allied to Ragusa, which means, yeah, we have enough Diplo slots, I guess. I guess we're okay. This, of course, is institution spread speed, so I'm going to wait until we've accepted colonialism, which is beginning to spread out in the Crimean region to our lands. It's going to take some time to get to us, but there you go. Yeah, we'll win this engagement. He gets negative rolls. We've got a 6 shock. But that does not help Little British Eye. There's no doubt about that. Naples is happy though, so I'm happy in that case. I did really want to go in against Sarisia, and I think I will do that, but I'm actually going to reconquest, believe it or not, for the Crimea. Wow, hang on. I can't max my relations with him, even though plus 200? Damn. Dude, what a shame that we can't pull France as an ally, even when he's friendly. Life's rough, man. We probably could get a royal marriage with him if we had a Diplo Rep Advisor and we didn't have the modifier from this, which comes up in 3 years. I doubt he'll be friendly in 3 years, but if we got a royal marriage with him, I mean, I don't know, man. We might be able to pull him. I don't know. But yeah, this is actually going to be a relatively chill episode, guys, by comparison at least. I might go into war, but if we did go into war... See, here's the thing, I don't want to spend my bloody admin, guys. And so with that in mind, the only wars I'm really willing to fight... Like, I'd be willing to go into Circassia for his money. Yeah, I guess Reconquest, but at the same time, it is going to embolden the Crimea that much more, but I still feel like it's worth it, quite frankly, because it will give some prestige, and I can begin integrating the Crimea, which will give us a lot more options. One thing I've thought about is vassalizing this guy, because he's got a tremendous amount of Reconquest, but I constantly am thinking about vassals. What? Blocked by hostile fort? What on earth are you talking about? What? That must be a... Okay, I can't automatically transport. Must be a EU4 feature, guys. A nice EU4 feature. So I'm ruling out a decent amount of corruption. We are getting 12, 10, 9 in points each month. With our power projection high, that's pretty nice. And I'm actually going to hire this advisor who... is 50% cheaper. giving us an extra Diplo per month. Yeah, so it's going to be, as long as he doesn't make an ally in the next month or so, it's going to be an economic move to go in against Circassia. This is really obnoxious. I can't automatically transport. Do you have to turn that on or something? Yeah, you have to turn that on, I guess. I get it. Okay, maybe that helps using the right navy that you intend for the transfer. So Naples should become more happy with us as the enforced religion tapers off, and of course he's nice and stable. What ideas does he have? Quantity and economic. Nothing crazy. Never lucky. Never lucky. How many times in my life has this happened to me, this game? This is what I'm talking about, hard-fought victories, man. Never lucky, dude. I should have just declared the war. I mean, of course I'm not going to, right? We had a little bit of war exhaustion. I think it might have just ran out. But either way, making sure I have enough troops over here. Never lucky, dude. Let's drill our bloody armies. Not even lucky one time in my life. Does this, do we reinforce while we drill armies? I genuinely have no idea. But I think this is like the first time... We do have bloody rebel factions. Okay. I was about to say this is like the first time we don't have a rebel faction about to take over, but apparently we do. Let's get rid of this faction first and then go back to drilling. Nice. Completed our mission without actually having to do it. Protected ourselves against Castile by having more troops. Recover the Asia Minor coast. That's doable. The reward is not that good though. It gives us claim, which helps even when we have Deus Vult. But we have a long truce time there. Can get Diplo reputation by improving relations with this guy. I mean, considering... Maybe QQ will go to war, but... Yeah. Considering we're not going to declare war on him. We can't Diplo vassalize him because of that core. Alright, so be it. Let's just get this Diplo rep. Maybe that Diplo rep and an advisor would be enough to get a royal marriage with France. That would be interesting. Oopsie daisies. Which province converted to Orthodox? It was the Serbian one. Yeah, it was this. Cool. Free conversion. That's nice. Speaking of conversion, let's take this religious advisor, which is going to help us convert these provinces. Very good. Now these Ottoman rebels are inevitably going to spawn, but we have a fort in the woods to fight them. And these rebel factions have stopped spawning. So I'm going to do something like this. I'm not sure if they replenish, guys, while we drill. But yeah, let's drill. A lot of people have been requesting that I drill. This game's just been kind of so action-packed that I didn't really feel like we had the capability of doing it. Obviously our economy will improve here as we core up these provinces and root out more corruption. Dude, that feels so bad, man. As soon as I want to go into Circassia Alliance. It's not the first time it's happened to me, this game. I definitely think releasing Morocco would be a good move from Portugal. But I have noticed a trend where Portugal expands really aggressively like that. And then he gets off to bigger and better things, essentially. You know? And he won't expand in this region. I do kind of hope that he knocks off the Morocco, which I'm almost certain still exists, because it should be grayed out here if you didn't. Like that, like Wallachia. So even though we don't know about Morocco, pretty sure he still exists. So this is the first real time I've utilized the army drilling. I think this general has traits, whereas this one might not. Okay, Lithuania rivals us. Now the Ottomans are still a valid rival. I kind of thought if they got crushed by both of us, they would not be, but they still are. I would like to rival Lithuania, as I talked about in the last episode, just because it would be kind of convenient. Hey, look at that. Muscovy has a good in against Lithuania here by attacking this guy, which is good to see. That's probably going to undermine Lithuania big time. In fact, we could probably go in against Hungary without Lithuania helping him. But this region is very fractured. Lithuania inevitably is not that strong compared to Muscovy or whatever. But my point is that these are all strong alliances. It will be very interesting to see how this plays out. Somebody here, Hungary, Poland, Lithuania, the Teutons, somebody's going to be in trouble. And then obviously we're going to take advantage of the one who is in fact in trouble. Now I'm going to placate the Crimea to, of course, try to take his cash. That's probably going to be worth it. And I'm hoping to actually build some buildings. I guess we're losing. Yeah, this is going to become more expensive and we're not going to embrace anytime soon. So let's take up for -10 when I'll Duplo. France is still friendly. Oh, Scotland has the same dynasty. It's just his queen though, I think. Or wait, maybe it's the male. Henry? Not 100% sure what's happening there, but it's just the regent, I think. Yeah, it is just the regent that's the same dynasty. Let's stop improving with Muscovy. Okay, a royal marriage is up with Rizan. So obviously I'd break that slot to fill it with the French. And these Ottomans are progressing quite well, so let's try to change that. Be, you know, nearby. I know what I'll do. I'll stand in their capital, their old capital. Where did their capital move to? Just here. Here. We have 39% control. We're the most influential in Constantinople. It just occurred to me that's very cool. And Jandar has 10%. So does he have allies? The Great Horde. Not a big deal. So, yeah, he's got 10%. If we took him over, would be even more influential in the region. I also have one light ship. It's hardly worth my time, but I should probably be protecting trade with that. I don't have the bloody Diplo to spend, dude. I kind of want to take admin from the Pope, from the clergy rather, but it would be really hard to get. I mean, this would be 25, which would put us at 6. Yeah, we couldn't even get the bloody 150 if I tried, and it would ruin my nice status with the making money there. At this stage, I do value my money a decent amount, because if we had a little bit more money, then I could bloody invest it into buildings, which we have not done. We've not done, and I really want to be powerful here. A lot of people skeptical that we're not going to make it, guys, and I'm not going to lie. You know, we could be doing so much better. I don't think we're exactly going to make it either to acquire the one faith, but I'm going to stay optimistic and continue to be focused and do my best. Like I said, at the point... We're just going to take admin here. Yay, we finally have the CB. Feels good, man. I can't afford a 3 advisor, guys, even at 50%, so we'll just be glad we got that nice 50 admin and call it a day. Like I said from the get-go, we're going to form the Roman Empire and then make the decision whether we want to do one faith. So I'm just going to stay optimistic and do... We can get a royal marriage. Oh my goodness, can we finally... Is it really going to happen? Well, let's see. Yeah, until that point, I'm going to do my bloody damnedest, guys, to do the best I can, even if it's a struggle. What the hell? Circassia was at positive 15. We improve our relations. And we're at 86. How does that even work? Wow. The dream. Let's cancel this really quick. Did we actually do it? Yes, guys, that is really good news. Finally. We've been struggling so hard with diplomacy, dude. That is so good. I can't believe we pulled that off. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. The reason I'm so happy, by the way, guys, is because we're gonna... the Pope, France, is going to help us with the Iberians, which means we're going to be able to take over the rest of the Italian islands and expand into potentially North Africa and Iberia with the help of France, let alone the fact that in a defensive war against a threat like, for example, the Mamelukes down the line, we now have formidable diplomacy. Obviously, our vassals, but also Milan, are the ones that we're kind of looking to free up slots. But yeah, I'm kind of over the moon with that. That's really, really, really good. And it's time to go back to war, guys. So let's go in against Jandar. This is going to be a nice, productive war. Now that we've finally finished religious ideas, I am falling behind in admin tech, but it's worth it while we can to go in against Jandar. Life's good in the hood. I really want to go in against this war as well, at least just for the core of the Crimea, so we can begin integrating him. But, yeah, QQ has to kind of make a move or something. Okay, I think maybe our Silk Shock General just died. He's been around for ages, yeah. Thankfully, our other general's not too bad. Jandar is Tech 9, we're Tech 10, and we outnumber him, so... In before... Let's just declare the war now, just in case. In before he makes a bloody ally. Cool. Cool. Things are looking up. Wouldn't you say, guys? I think so. Got a lot of reconquest via Naples, and this will go away sooner, but yeah, we still have quite some time. Definitely enough time to build favors, so we'll be going for Sicily first, but of course this culture will never go away, this core, so we've got plenty of time to go into Italy, which is actually the harder of the two by the looks of things. Let's blockade the crap out of this guy. Conversion strength is pretty good considering. And yeah, I'm going to try to pull ahead in tech. But definitely going to be willing to state some of these provinces up. Finally, I suppose. We haven't been doing much stating at all. You'll notice that most of my stating has been actually regions that we've integrated via diplomacy. So admin is not in good shape. I mean, our inflation is almost at 10 as well, which is really, really bad. Don't want it to be at 10 at all. Which is upsetting, because I really wanted to exploit our gold mine. That would help out our economy, but it's just not worth it at this stage for the... any kind of inflation would be a negative. Put our cannon in this province. And naturally, he's just going to speed siege the crap out of me because he's the AI. Feels really good, man. Get some papal, what's it called? Patriarchal authority for once. Cool. Yeah, so I'm thinking about this guy as a new subject down the line. He's not a horde. And he's got some nice reconquest there. Try to split it between Diplo, you know. Also, of course, Syria down the line is one to consider. Decent amount of size. Nice. Georgia is actually looking really vulnerable, so the Golden Horde is getting ravaged by rebels, so we might go into Georgia after this. Oh, there is a war. This is very interesting. I guess it was Teuton aggression. Yep, Teuton aggression, but surprisingly he wasn't able to call in Denmark, even though he's rivaling Poland, and Denmark's, they haven't exactly, I think they should have gained favours. It's been so long. It's this Count's feud, really wrecking Denmark up. He doesn't want to join. That's interesting, though. The Teutons seem to think they could have won, and I'll tell you what, yeah, dude, we might finally be able to go into Moldavia. Oh, yes, I hope these Orthodox zealots convert Moldavia back to Orthodox. That would be nice, because I bet you it has a modifier to where it's been recently converted. So I couldn't convert it back even with missionary strength. Cool, man. Exciting stuff. Alrighty, our first thing. And we're going to go for institution spread speed. Right? War score against other religions. That's pretty good, though. That's going to help us out a lot. I might go for that. Some of the ship stuff, which never really seems to make a difference for me often if I don't have naval games, is gonna make a difference, which is nice. So it's between institution spread and war score. The war score is like the best, but I feel like that's the best for us, guys. Help us get this institution faster. We're so Eastern right now. I feel so Eastern, dude. 24% increase, and we're not going to exactly accept colonialism anytime soon. Speed sieging bastard. Typical AI. Stupid game. Never lucky. Okay, losing 25 admin there, that doesn't feel very nice. So I've got access through the Ottomans. Needless to say, we're going for the full annexation. He's got 90 ducats at the moment. No, upsetting. Yeah, so what we're hoping is, at the very least, that Pomerania and Brandenburg don't back him up. We also have a truce time, apparently, which comes up like now. So we're good in that in regards to the truce. Okay, he managed to cancel access or something and exile himself. But it's not going to make a difference. We got him. Sweet. Sweet. And that should have really positively affected our trade. Yeah, as much as I want to go into Georgia, and trust me, I really do, we got to get this tech. I wonder, what is the likelihood that we could embrace before we tick up our admin, but still not deal with unbalanced research? I actually think we can delay it. Yeah, I'm not going to need my military tech anytime soon. By the way, this Ottoman ruler is also really good. What the hell? That's not the same guy since the beginning of the game either. Lucky guy. Yeah, so interestingly, guys, if we grabbed another victory from the Ottomans, which should at this rate be definitely achievable, then we have access onto Anatolia the whole way. We don't rely on our navy. And if we did the same with Moldavia and Circassia and or Genoa, which definitely does seem plausible, right? We have access around the like a one unified nation. That's really cool. Finally, we can do some bloody buildings, man. So that's 2.0 production, 2.3, 0.23, and then the trade, that's Ragusa. Nobody cares about Ragusa at the moment. So we're going to go 0.23. That's a nice plus. And I'm wondering if we can just get rid of our bloody corruption once and for all. Get rid of that crap. Driving me nuts. Oh, look at that. We can promise France land. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. So we could actually go in. Keep in mind, guys, Castile is a rival. We could actually go in right now if we give France some land. I'd probably be willing to give him... You know what, man? No. I would give him, like, this coastline to appease him. You know, we're going to have our capital in Rome, guys. And considering he's our ally, we're going to be doing France, you know, much later on. So I want as much of the Genoan trade region as possible. If we don't ever change our trade port, then when we form Rome, our trade port will change along with our capital for free to the Genoan trading region. So that's pretty cool. At least there's one bloody perk of forming Rome. I mean, the culture group thing is so bad with Rome. Alrighty, cool. That was actually like one of the bloody... Do you have any idea how many wars we fought, guys? Which are like, you know, so hard fought. Do you guys remember the Knights? Ragusa? Like, every war we fight is so hard fought. Genoa, thanks to the Mamelukes. Georgia, rather, excuse me. Thanks to the Mamelukes. They're so hard. That was like one of the first bloody wars that we have fought, which actually wasn't ridiculously painful. I think I'm going to do one more with Georgia, but, you know, speaking of being painful, just make sure I'm in a little bit better shape here. And hopefully that's productive as well. Steal his cash. And then, yeah, we probably will actually have France help us against the Iberians. France looks so strong right now in terms of force limit. Like, damn. Uh-oh, he's behind in tech, though, so we would definitely have to wait for that to change, for him to catch up. And it looks like if we declared the war, I saw some Aragonese here, so I would probably, like, blockade the strait, focus out the Pope. We have to keep that in mind. Will Milan help us? No. His ruler is malevolent. He hates the Pope, though. France wouldn't help us against the Pope. Cool. Definitely some opportunities down the line, though. I would love to do this reconquest and start integrating the Crimea already, guys. Spend some military points developing. How's our army tradition? We just did a few wars back to back. It's around 50. I think we're going to be taking a military idea that helps with our army tradition. So it's either quality or defensive. I'll have a think about it. Trying to keep it high. We're doing well on our war exhaustion. Alright, his morale is low here, so let's go in. Now Georgia is, there we go, nice stack wipe. He's behind in tech enough to where I suggest we can just smash this guy. Now what are we going to be taking here? Probably something like that, which are all they're all Sunni. God dang it! In that case, probably this in these four provinces, which are Orthodox, we'll probably be doing. In that case, something like this. Cool. Now there's a fort here, is there? No, it's there. I'm thinking about QQ. There used to be a fort on his capital. QQ has a Bloody Mountains fort. It would be difficult to really take him on. Another thing I have to keep in mind, guys, is these two are rivaling each other, Muscovy and France. So we definitely do need to keep our relations high with them, as they will have a tendency to not want to back each other up. Hey, Muscovy integrated perm. He's doing it, fam. He's doing it. Muscovy's a guy. Muscovy's a guy, confirmed. Muscovy's a damn guy. He's played this game once or twice before, guys. Didn't you know? What a pro. You guys doubted him? I'm just kidding, by the way. He's garbage. Why did you do that? No, but I'm just glad to see the game, although being weird and buggy, is not completely broken and actually working out. A lot of people suggesting that I downloaded the beta and things like that. I just really don't like the idea of messing with... I should state that up as well. Sorry, distracted myself. I should state that out, but my bloody admin is so valuable to me right now. Don't like the idea of risking the fact that there's an unknown bug or something like that in the beta and ruining my game. That would be very, very upsetting. Even though people said positive things about it. So I'm not going to lie, guys. Every now and then when I'm recording like this, I completely lose track of the time, like the length of the episode. And that's what's happened here. So I'm just going to wrap up this war. This damn negative event, dude. Feels bad. I'm going to wrap up this war here and end it. Why? Why you do this? That's going to be our peace out. Screw it. As they say in the industry, screw it. Yeah. Hoping that... Oh, there's a war going on here. Okay. We know what we're going to do next episode, guys. We're going to wait... Hang on. Maybe I should just declare this. No, we'd have to deal with his allies. We're going to take over Sicily next episode. Fantastic. Cool. Oh, he's in the mountains, eh? Didn't catch him, though, because I dropped the ball like a noob. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope that this episode is not like extremely short or something like that, but I don't think it is. I think it's on the longer side, but it's hard for me to judge, so there you go. Waiting on these occupations. Going all the way here. Yeah, dude, we could definitely go in against Poland as well by the looks of things. Yeah, he is losing. We have good opportunities next episode, but I think, you know, Sicily is the way to go because he's our rival. Get that power projection up, baby. Hopefully... I've got a damn cough, dude. I really want to end this episode. Hopefully, this war does not continue for much longer. Yeah, you have to forgive me, guys. My throat is actually... It's still that cold thing. It's when I record like this, it's actually really bad. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm about to have like a coughing fit. So this is pretty self-explanatory what's happening here. I'm actually just going to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode, wrap this up, go into another war, hopefully, and feel really good about life, hopefully, at this point, is because we're expanding pretty quickly. Appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you next time.